Qasr Amra, often Quusayr Amra or Qusayr Amra, is the best known of the desert castles located in present-day eastern Jordan. It was built early in the 8th century, sometime between 723 and 743, by Walid Ibn Yazid, the future Umayyad caliph Walid II, whose dominance of the region was rising at the time. It is considered one of the most important examples of early Islamic art and architecture. The discovery of an inscription during work in 2012 has allowed for more accurate dating of the structure. The building is actually the remnant of a larger complex that included an actual castle, of which only the foundation remains. What stands today is a small country cabin meant as a royal retreat without any military function. It is most notable for the frescoes that remain on the ceilings inside, which depict hunting, naked women and, above one bath chamber, an accurate representation of the zodiac. These have led to its designation as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, one of 4 in the country. Its status, and its location along Jordan's major east-west highway, relatively close to Amman, have made it a frequent tourist destination. Building Qasr Amra is on the north side of Jordan's Highway 40, roughly 85 kilometers from Amman and 21 kilometers southwest of Al-Azraq. It is currently within a large area fenced off in barbed wire. An unpaved parking lot is located at the southeast corner, just off the road. A small visitors center collects admission fees. The castle is located in the west of the enclosed area, below a small rise. It is a low building made from limestone and basalt. The northern block, 2 stories high, features a triple vaulted ceiling over the main entrance on the east facade. The western wings feature smaller vaults or domes. Traces of stone walls used to enclose the site suggest it was part of a 25-hectare complex. There are remains of a castle which could have temporarily housed a garrison of soldiers. Just to the southeast of the building is a well 40 meters deep, and traces of the animal-driven lifting mechanism and a dam have been found as well. Today, Qasr Amra is in a poorer condition than the other desert castles such as Qusayr Amra, with graffiti damaging some frescoes. However, conservation work is underway supported by World Monuments Fund, the Istituto Superior per la Conservazione del Restro, and Jordan's Department of Antiquities. History. One of the 6 kings depicted is King Roderick of Spain, whose short reign dates the image, and possibly the building, to around 710. For a long time archaeologists believed that sitting Caliph Walid I was the builder and primary user of Qasr Amra, but recently doubts have been cast. Now it is believed more likely that one of 2 princes who later became caliph themselves, Walid II or Yazid III, are more likely candidates for that role. Both spent long periods of time away from Damascus, the Umayyad seat, before assuming the throne. Walid was known to indulge in the sort of sybaritic activities depicted on the frescoes, particularly sitting on the edge of pools listening to music or poetry. One time he was entertained by performers dressed as stars and constellations, suggesting a connection to the sky painting in the Caldarium. Yazid's mother was a Persian princess, suggesting a familiarity with the culture, and he too was known for similar pleasure-seeking. The abandoned structure was rediscovered by Alois Musil in 1898, with the frescoes made famous in drawings by an Austrian artist named Mierlich for Musil's book. In the late 1970s, a Spanish team restored the frescoes. The castle was made a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1985 under criteria IE and IV. Frescoes Qasr Amra is most notable for the frescoes on the inside walls. The main entry vault has scenes of hunting, fruit and wine consumption, and naked women. Some of the animals shown are not abundant in the region but were more commonly found in Persia, suggesting some influence from that area. One surface depicts the construction of the building. Near the base of one wall, a haloed king is shown on a throne. An adjoining section, now in Berlin's Pergamon Museum, shows attendants as well as a boat in waters abundant with fish and fowl. An image known as the Six Kings depicts the caliph with the rulers of neighboring powers, the Byzantine emperor, the Visigothic king Roderick, the Sassanid Persian Shah, the Negus of Ethiopia, and two others who are unidentified, possibly a Khazar Turkic Khagan and an Indian Raja. Its intent was unclear until conservators in the late 1970s discovered the Greek word nhkh, or Nike, meaning victory, nearby. It was concluded that the Six Kings image was meant to suggest the caliph's supremacy over his enemies. The apoditorium, or changing room, is decorated with scenes of animals engaging in human activities, particularly performing music. One ambiguous image has an angel gazing down on a shrouded human form. It has often been thought to be a death scene, but some other interpretations have suggested the shroud covers a pair of lovers. Three blackened faces on the ceiling have been thought to represent the stages of life. Christians in the area believe the middle figure is Jesus Christ. On the walls and ceiling of the tepidarium, or warm bath, are scenes of plants and trees similar to those in the mosaic at the Umayyad mosque in Damascus. They are interspersed with naked females in various poses, some bathing a child. The caldarium, a hot bath's hemispheric dome, has a representation of the heavens in which the zodiac is depicted. Among 35 separate identifiable constellations, it is believed to be the earliest image of the night sky painted on anything other than a flat surface. The radii emerged not from the dome's center but, accurately, from the north celestial pole. The angle of the zodiac is depicted accurately as well. The only error discernible in the surviving artwork is the counterclockwise order of the stars, which suggests the image was copied from one on a flat surface. The frescoes in all rooms but the caldarium reflect the advice of contemporary Arab physicians. They believed that baths drained the spirits of the bathers, and that to revive the three vital principles in the body, the animal, the spiritual and the natural, the bath's walls should be covered with pictures of activities like hunting, of lovers, and of gardens and palm trees. Bibliography: Martin Almagro, Luis Caballero, Juan Zozayo y Antonio Almagro, Quusayr Amra, Residencia y Baños Húmedos en el Desierto de Jordania, ed. Instituto Hispano-Árabe de Cultura, 1975. Martin Almagro, Luis Caballero, Juan Zozayo y Antonio Almagro, Qusayr Amra, Residencia y Baños Húmedos en el Desierto de Jordania, ed. Fundación El Legado Andalusi, 2002. Garth Fowden, Qusayr Amra, Art and the Umayyad Elite in Late Antique Syria, ed. University of California Press, 2004. Claude Viberguigué Ghazi Bishop, Les Pencheurs de Qusayr Amra, ed. Institut Français du Proche-Orient, 200. Anna Tarragon, Constructing a Visual Rhetoric, Images of Craftsmen and Builders in the Umayyad Palace at Qusayr Amra al-Masak. Islam and the Medieval Mediterranean, 22, 141–160.